So good morning, everyone. Nice to see you, so many attending. Welcome to GET Baltic workshop. My name is Karolis Bogdanas. I'm a senior key account manager at GET Baltic, and today our workshop will be quite short, up to 40 minutes, maximum up to 1 hour, and I hope it will be a good opportunity to deepen your knowledge. And as you already know, that we started this series of webinars and workshops to provide you with the updates on the Baltic-Finnish markets integration into EEX and guide you through this transition phase. So again, welcome to GET Baltic workshop number 5. Trading systems and trading rules, derivative markets. And after the presentation, we'll be having a Q&A session. So for the participants who are here, please write your questions in the Q&A section, and we'll be happy to answer them. So maybe let's start with this workshop, and we have our familiar guest from EEX, Xavier Denis, EEX Senior Market Operator. So Xavier, please, the stage is yours.
Good morning, everyone. Last week, we had an in-depth dive into the trading functionalities of the spot market. On the derivatives market, the functionalities are roughly going to be the same, at least on Joule. However, there are some specifics to the derivatives market, so I will not redo the whole presentation of how to enter an order, how to hit an order, because it's roughly the same, but we are going to get into the specifics of the derivatives market and also into the offer that EEX has on the gas derivatives. So first, you might already have seen this map. On derivatives, we have quite a wide variety of products, from the most basic ones, which are the physical futures products, month, quarters, seasons, and calendars. We also have TTF options, cash settled futures, which are also called EEX futures, and that go from daily contracts to calendar contracts. These are available only on TTF, THE, SEG, and NBP, so Netherlands, Germany, Austria, and England. Between all these products, EEX Gas offers spread trading. Of course, we do have locational spread trading. Unlike spot, on derivatives, any possible combination is available for spreads. So we do have locational spread. So, for example, THE TTF, but we also have time spread. So you can trade, for example, April versus May TTF. That would be an example of a time spread. So just as the locational spreads, all time spreads are possible. On LNG, we have a specific LNG offer of cash settled contracts. On derivatives, unlike spots where the market is trading 24/7, the market on derivatives is trading from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Paris time, and only on business days, which means it's closed, of course, the weekend, but also on some days specific to the derivatives market, which are, it's quite simple. These are 6 closing days on derivatives. So these are New Year's Day, Good Friday, Easter Monday, Labor Day, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day. And if one of these days happens to be a Saturday or a Sunday, it's not reported. The tradability of these contracts are quite wide. On the physical futures markets, you can trade up to the next 12 months, 11 quarters, 11 seasons, and 6 years. There are some specifics to NBP, ZTP, ETF, and Czech VTP. So you can only trade 6, 7, 6, and 6. For the cash settled futures, the EEX futures, you can trade up to the next 34 days, 5 weekends, 4 weeks, 12 months for TTF, 9 for others, 11 quarters, 6 seasons, and 9 years. And for the cash settled JKM futures, you can trade up to 72 months. Now, last time we've been exploring specifically Joule, because it's the front end that is specific to spots mostly. On derivatives, there's a bit of a wider offer. So we are going to have an overview of it right now. First, there's Trayport Joule and EEX Trayport Joule Screen. So the difference between these two is that Trayport Joule is the regular Joule solution for clients, and they do have a contract with EEX and also with Trayport for the Joule software and the aggregation functionality that allows you to gather many venues into one screen. So that's the Trayport Joule offer, and you do have 2 contracts. On the EEX Trayport Joule screen, you're only contracting and being invoiced by EEX, and you can have the benefit of using Trayport Joule without having to subscribe to a Joule license to Trayport. But you are restricted to trading gas only on EEX gas only. So that's the difference between these two. Same software, different offers and different possibilities. You will access with Trayport both spot and derivatives. Then you have EEX TT Screen. So TT stands for Trading Technology. It's also a third party, just like Trayport, that offers another trading solution than Joule, it's the same principle. It has similar trading screens. It has some specifics for TT. For example, if you are trading with algorithm, TT is faster than Joule, so it's definitely a plus if you want to use trading algorithms. And also TT has some other and maybe more in-depth algorithm built-in algorithm functionalities. So on both Trayport and TT Screen, you have built-in algorithm functionalities that you can use without having to code your own algorithm. But on TT, you have, I think, a wider offer. Also, one important thing to notice is that TT is specific to derivatives for EEX gas. So you will not access spot with TT Screen. Then there's the EEX T7 GUI. So EEX T7 GUI is the EEX platform that we allow you to use for trading. To be transparent, it's a little bit less user-friendly than the 2 previous options, but some people use it. We will have a short look at it later. And of course, lastly, if you have any preferred software, you can use any other software. You have usually to get in contact with both EEX and Trayport to set it up. And you can use any software to access derivatives and also gas, of course, and also gas spot, sorry. So let's have a quick look at these platforms now. So first, Joule, the Joule screen that you've already seen last time. The prices are just shown the same way than I showed you last time. So you have the maturities here. You have a view with all the spots and also the derivatives. The derivatives contract on the left. You can see the prices are the same. It's red for tradable and blue for non-tradable. For setup reasons, as derivatives products are set up differently at EEX than gas products, you will see all prices in red for derivatives. I told you last time that red was for tradable and pink was for non-tradable. So on derivatives, you will see everything in red, even if not everything will be tradable for you. You will be reminded that a product is not tradable for you when you try to trade it, and you will have a pop-up which will tell you that you are not allowed on this area. For the rest, it will be the same. Red prices, so for tradable, and the blue ones are the red for firm and blue for implied. The screen, there's a trade view when you can see the things happening in the market. So when the price is in underlined in red, it means that it's updated. And when it's underlined in orange, it means that it's being traded. So let's go now to the and around as last time, around this trading screen, you can have a variety of indicators of graph, which is pretty user friendly, and you can also have a deal confirmation window. So TT Screen looks roughly the same. So you can see there are similar order book presentations. Here you can enter your order on buy or sell, and you have also plus buttons to deploy the market depth. The T7 trading GUI looks like this. So that's the orders in the order book. It doesn't look that quite similar to the previous platforms. I would say it's a little bit harder to have an overview of the market, but yes, as I told you before, some clients like to use this platform. So you can see here, for example, there are some THE contracts, and here some time spreads in order book, time spread that we already have talked about before. Additional information for derivatives. On each business day, we have a settlement period that goes from 5 to 5:15 Paris time. During the settlement period, we settle, of course, any contract with open interest, but we always go further than this. We do not necessarily settle the whole curve for any derivative product, but we go pretty far into the curve, so you can have an accurate overview of trading prices. The cancellation rules, which is important and a bit more, let's say, specific to derivatives. So last week I explained to you that on spot products you can cancel any trade if you call no later than 10 minutes after the trade has been done. There are a few exceptions on spot. For example, you cannot cancel trades in the 20 last minutes of tradability, which can happen each hour for some within day products. On derivatives, you have only 5 minutes to call market operations after the trade has been done. So the phone number is precise here. The cancellation process is a little bit more complex, and it will not be, any trade will not automatically be cancelled. It will depend on how far the price is from the market. So to establish this, market operations will determine a fair price by doing a price committee to traders that are of course not involved in the trade. And once this fair price has been determined, the cancellation will be accepted only if the price of the trade is outside a certain range. And this range is determined with specific thresholds, which are, for example, 2% for month, quarter, and seasons, and 1% for CAL in normal market conditions, which means that some days when there's a high volatility, EEX can declare specific stressed market conditions, and this cancellation threshold will be higher on that on these days. And so if your trade is outside, it can be cancelled. If it's inside, it will stay in the market. The cancellation fees are 10,000 euros for 1,000 euros for month, 1,500 for quarters, 2,000 for season, and 2,500 for years. So it's a bit different than spot, because this invoice is done per request and not per trade. On spot is 1,500 per trade, so it's slightly different. And thank you for your attention. I'm available if you have any question about this presentation or about anything else.
Thank you, Xavier. That was quite short and more information, as it was mentioned that this topic was mainly related to provide you with the rules and regulations, and all the trading principles are quite simple compared to very similar to what Xavier showed in the previous webinar. So as we mentioned, all these webinars are recorded, and when it will be produced from our side, so it will be placed at the GET Baltic website, so you can check this and visit, and if needed to overview it, so please visit our website and you could find those webinars. So thanks a lot. And maybe let's check with these questions. I remember last time there was a question about the API, so maybe it was somehow incorrectly provided the information. So just to give you more clearance, there is no API access to Joule Direct. Xavier, you can confirm it, but yes, these API solutions are available, and if needed, so it's easily can be ordered by you. So no problem with that. So maybe let's check with these questions in Q&A. So as I mentioned in the start of this workshop, for the audience, if you see questions arise, so do not hesitate to provide in Q&A session, and here is a good opportunity to receive the answers. So I see one question for good start. Are there any plans to introduce cash-settled locational spreads between Baltic markets and TTF?
I could not say there are plans, but officially there's no plan. It's not something that is currently discussed, at least as far as I know.
Okay, thank you. Any more questions? Let's see.
But just one precision: you can if you cannot go into delivery for any derivatives product, you can hold a position until D-5 on physical market. D-5 before the delivery starts.
So it means 5 days before this the new period appears.
Okay. Correct. Yes.
That was the question: which trading platform is used for the spot product? I think it's Joule Direct, yes. So
Joule Direct, yes. And that's, as I said, it's the solution you will have to get if you want to have both derivatives and spot on a same screen.
So what you're mentioning is Joule Direct. It is will be available and for spots and for derivative markets.
Yes, and as I've shown in the presentation. Let me just share the screen again. You will be able to see both spots and derivatives on a same screen, just like this. So you can have your TTF spots on the upper side and then the derivatives, so you can see everything at once.
Yeah, so you could see on the screen that it is spot products like within day ahead, weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and then those long-term products with this monthly. I see this quarterly as well, season and even calendar years.
Yes.
Yeah, excellent.
With the others integrated trading solution that I showed you, you cannot have this type of view. If you have a in-house build or with a third-party software that allows this, of course. For example, I think of Exita, which is widely used also. You can have the two together, but with the dedicated solutions of EEX Gas, that's the only one with which you can displace both spot and derivatives.
Okay, excellent. I see one more question. So when we get or have an access to the demo version of trading program, I can take it this question. It was mentioned last time that this demo access will be available by the end of March in start of April. So those market participants who would like to test it, please write to Get Baltic sales team, sales@getbaltic.com, and we will collect all those willing persons, and laterly it will be shared with you. So please let us know. Don't forget it, as I mentioned, by the end of March, start of April, when it will be available, we will provide you. So please write your willingness to sales@getbaltic.com. Thank you. Okay, let's check. Let's check if more questions arise. Seems to be probably no more questions.
Okay, just as we finished with the cancellation rules, I will just stress it once again. Keep EEX Gas Market Operations phone number with you somewhere on your desk, just in order not to be like looking for it and wasting time. If you make a mistake, a wrong trade, and you want to cancel it, you will really have to respect the timeline of 5 minutes for derivatives and 10 for spot. They won't be exceptions. So yes, please keep our phone number close when you're trading.
Yeah, thank you for the good point. It is really good. So just take a note this number and have place on your desktop in case something happens. So one more time for those just would like to repeat, or those market participants who would like to have an access to demo version, please register. Please write to sales@getbaltic.com, and when it will be placed, so we'll be sharing with you. And as Xavier is showing this phone number, it is +33 1730 39624. So even I hope that after some time you will have recorded into your memory. Yeah. Again, I will check one more time if we have more questions. Seems probably not. So thank you very much for the audience for placing your questions. And also thank you, Xavier, for your excellent presentation. It was really good to see you. And so our workshop is coming to the end. I think it was very valuable for the audience especially, and informative. So we'll be having another workshop next week. So I hope that you will attend it. So thank you very much for your participation. It was really a pleasure to be with you. So have a wonderful day and see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.